What's good, y'all? I'm back. Haven't dropped a video since January. Last time I dropped a video in January, it was road to my first payout. Since then, it's June. I've got 5 payouts. I messed around with TJR Strat, 8 a.m. Orb, and then now I'm kind of using my own strat that kind of works for me. I've seen one other person use this, and but I kind of have my own twist to it, and I'm gonna call it the Asia Orb. So first, I'm gonna show you guys the trade I took today, which was on Euro USD. The ticker is called 6E1, and I took shorts. And then I'm also gonna show you a trade setup that I hit today on ES. And so first thing, you're gonna need this sessions right here indicator that highlights these zones, and this is what you're gonna want to put for the times for Asia, New York, and London. Now I'll get into why these are the times. Obviously these aren't the exact session times. They're cut short. So for the London and the New York session, it's just the first 2 hours, and this Asia session, it's just the first 4 hours, and I'll get into why. So with this strategy, this first 4 hours of Asia is going to be our orb. So you're going to mark the top, and you're going to mark the bottom. You could do this with lines like I do, or you could literally do it like an orb with a box like this. It doesn't matter. So however you want to do it visually. I just like the lines, the green for long, red for shorts. And so you're going to want to look for a breakout on the 15-minute time frame to the downside or to the upside in these highlighted zones. So as you can see here at, let me rewind this. You're going to want to hop on the charts at around 8 a.m. honestly every morning and mark this out, because like today I hit this trade pre-market, pre 9:30 open. So boom, we get a breakout to the downside in this red zone, which is exactly what I want to see. So the next step is you're going to take your fib tool, and if you're looking for shorts, you're going to anchor it to the top of the orb. If you're looking for longs, you're going to anchor it to the bottom. And so we're going to anchor it to the top to the breakout. Mind you, the breakout most of the time needs to be in these zones. So like this, I'm not considering, but then this right here, I am. We're going to mark our fib tool, and on my fib tool, these are the only levels I care about. Right here, these are my settings. You can change the colors, use background. And I just want to see us either hit this 60 level or this 70 level. Never really enter off the 80%. That's kind of for stops. I'm using 80 and 90 for stops. So at, what was this, 8:30 today, you're going to go to the 5-minute time frame to look to enter your trade. So after you already mark it out and you get a break, this is all you need your chart to look like. Also, I'll add, only other confluence I add is this standard deviation. And as you can see, I have this one level right here at this 70. So I am fine or confident in entering down here with my stops above, knowing that we could get a great reversal or bounce off that level. And so this is the indicator. This is the name. And if you don't want to mark your standard deviation levels manually with the fib tool, I'm not gonna lie, this indicator is like really accurate. Like when I go on other people's lives or just see how they're anchoring their standard deviation, this the settings for this indicator are spot on. So if you want to copy the settings, I got these settings from the developer. He kind of gave me the best settings for day trading, and so I've literally gone on people's lives who teach standard deviation, and like these levels are accurate. So it literally updates too whenever the new swing high or swing low happens. So you don't, like, it really just updates in real time. So boom, I'm confident with that. So I set my entry right here with my stop loss, literally right above this 80%. So As you can see, I got entered right here, and this is, I want to look for a 3R. So 3R from here is right here. Boom, perfect. And this was the exact trade I smacked today. So boom, clean, no drawdown, smack 3R. It's that simple. So I'm gonna call this Asia Orb, and it's honestly just been helping me with getting better entries, less drawdown on trades. And one thing I've noticed, if I don't smack and say it just runs through my levels, like, then it's just a no trade day, or the trade's not really like valid. Most of the time when these trades hit with this strat, like, it's very clean entries, very clean setups, not a lot of drawdown. And so let me show you today the trade on ES that would have worked, that I did hit. I hit on my eval. I just didn't post this trade in the cord. So again, you're gonna want to go like 8:15, around 8:15, 8 a.m. to mark these out. But just gonna mark the orb out, and this is our orb. As you can see, we get a break to the upside in this green zone, which is exactly what we want. So we're gonna go here to this high, and now we're just gonna go to the 5 minute, and you're gonna wait for price to come into our OTE. Again, we did not miss the move here. As you can see, look, stay patient. That's the one thing about this strat. Stay patient. You have your entry zones for a reason. Again, we have our OTE marked out. I took the background off the OTE, but we want to optimally enter at this pink line, which is our 70. And so look, price comes down. Perfect. We reject. Enter buys right here. Our stops are going to be under this low. And we're going to target 3R from wherever our entry is. So, boom. Perfect stop. And we're going to go 3R. Boom. Now let's see how it played out. Boom. It was choppy, but like literally, like this Asia orb has been the main thing that's been helping me stay consistent. So those are two different examples of how to use Asia orb, and that's honestly all I've been doing. So if y'all want me to explain it more, I could drop more videos on it. You guys can join my Discord. I'll be happy to explain it in the air for you guys. But yeah, that's all I really been up to. That's the strat. Super simple. You really just gotta stay patient. I'll literally show you guys. Like, look at this one from today. Like, give you guys one more example before I hop off of here. All right, so again, this is oil. Mind you, peep the list on my right. So another thing is, this setup doesn't happen on ES. Like, if you say you only trade ES, this setup doesn't happen every day. There's times where we don't pull back enough. There's times where we disrespect the entry zone. There's times where we don't really get a clean break in these zones, and it's not worth trading. So that's why all these pairs right here, there's at least one that will present itself every single day. So I mark all of them out, and then in that 845 to 850 area, whichever one's giving me a clean look, I will enter pre-market during that time, looking to get out around 9:30. Especially with manipulation, a lot of the times, like if you target a 1 to 2, 1 to 3 like I do, that 9:30 open will just push that shit to your TP, and then you'll be done for the day. So that's one thing I've noticed. I'll give you guys a setup today as another example. So we have oil here, and this is the orb, and so I'm gonna let you guys kind of take a look at it. And so we get a breakout. We want to see shorts all day, shorts. So you could have taken this, like I said, this pre-market move. You could have taken this pre-market move. I'm going to give you guys examples. Could have took this pre-market move. As you can see, we have our entry level here. So this 60. Boom, you enter on this 60. Look at that. You get entered right here. 1 to 3. Perfectly plays out pre-market. Boom, okay. You get another breakout. Same exact, you don't really got to change your fib level. You just keep it the same. Look at this. Then we get another re-entry right here. We still want to see shorts. Mind you, this is literally just staying patient. Same exact thing. 1 to 3. Played out. All off this level. All on, this was literally today on oil. So I liked the breakout on Euro USD more than I liked the one on oil. Especially with the news being out, I didn't really know if oil was gonna move, so I went with Euro USD. But literally, look, boom, two setups on oil, same exact entry zone, orb. Where literally it's just the orb. It gives you your bias, it gives you entry zones, it gives you a clean model to where, okay, if I lose this trade, I'm done for the day. I lost 500. That's usually my risk. I lost 500. Okay, boom. I'm on to the next day. Come back, refresh. It's simple. It helps you stay consistent, keep your win rate up, and just stay consistent if you're trying to stack payouts. Get to your first payout. I would definitely recommend using this strat. It's super simple. Literally, when I first started using it, I was smacking and just learning more about it while watching how the market moves while only using this strat. The number one thing I would say is just be patient. You got to get up early, 8:15. You got to go mark your charts, because these pre-market, like 8:15, 8:30, like those moves, they do hit. Like, I'm not going to lie, they hit. That's where I kind of been inconsistent. Like, literally this oil trade, like, I'll pull up the Discord. I smacked this today. I posted this at 9:20. So I was out of this trade literally at 9:20. Pre-market trade, boom, consistent. Day before that on ES, smack this at 8:50. Look at this. Look how much drawdown there is. There's no drawdown. Smack that at 8:50. I was out of the trade at literally 9:05. So same thing right here. NQ caught this bit off open. Like, it's literally, it just allows for no real drawdown. Like, look at the amount of drawdown I'm having on these trades. So I would definitely tap in. If you guys have questions about it, comment. I'll drop the Discord. It's free. Really just bounce ideas off and stuff. And so, yeah, appreciate y'all. And yeah, keep going.